Hi friends! Welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda Mae and this is my channel Ardith Design, where we celebrate all things counted cross-stitch, sustainable stitching, and pugs! Yay! If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back to my channel. It's been a few weeks. If you check out my channel, you'll see that I posted 2 videos. One, how to turn flax into linen fiber. And then I had my Facebook Live and I had all the things, right? So I am back. We are in a new location. And I got my pugs here. They're on the couch here with me. So we got Luna Pug and Loki Apple. I decided to try it on the couch because if you've noticed, I've been filming in the past and I have a little chair that I've been sitting on. The dogs have been vying for my attention so badly. I thought, well, if I sit on the couch, maybe it won't be as distracting. Of course, we still have, this is the new toy. We still have toys that are being thrown, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Yay! Oh, I'm so happy to be back to talk to all of you about my stitching. There's just so much news, so much to talk about. I'm like, okay. We're gonna do like questions and answers. I'm gonna show you what I've been up to, what I've been stitching, and then at the end, I got Save the Stitches. And so we're just gonna do like regular Flosstube format that I've done in the past and see what happens. Hopefully children do not come and interrupt. My little one wants to put on makeup with me. She wants her own channel, all the things. So I'm, what a trip. Okay. I feel like we should start with the elephant in the room, which is my cross-stitch pattern and the Just CrossStitch December issue. It came out October 29th, out in newsstands. And did I go to a newsstand to look for it? Yes, I did. But they sent me this advanced copy. So here's my ornament. And as I told you all, they mislabeled the artist attribute, who they attribute it to, the artist attribution. There we go, artist attribution. So here it is. I have it available if you would like to purchase it, to stitch it. I have it available in print form and I have it electronic. And I know a lot of people were disappointed that the magazine did not put my chart in, and I don't have an answer other than to say, if you like it and you want to support an independent artist, I would love for you to purchase my design. I am honored to have participated in the Annie's Publishing Just CrossStitch Magazine. It is the premier issue, cross-stitch issue magazine in the United States. I am very happy that I was able to be in the magazine. They're gonna, I guess, show it again in February, my design, for the call for submissions. If you are a cross-stitch designer or up-and-comer, or you just want a design to get the prize package, they're gonna have everything out, I believe it's January 30th of 2020, just around the corner, if you would like to submit a design to Just CrossStitch. And I am not affiliated with them as far as the ornament issue for 2020, like their contests, other than to say that, hey, my Flosstube viewers, you all encouraged me to enter. And I just want to say to you that if you are wondering or thinking about entering, enter it. What's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is they say no, right? As Wayne Gretzky said, and as the motto that I have taken to heart, you miss 100% of the shots that you do not take. If you have the time, you are able, and you have the desire, do it. right? All right, so we have that, the pattern, the pug. Hi, babe. What's going on? The ornament issue. I've got to show you. So I did the Facebook Live. And I made the ornaments. Did you see? Did you see Facebook Live? Oh my gosh. All right. So I'm super excited to announce that they have asked me to come back and host another Facebook Live. And I said, yes, please. That is going to be on December 17th, which is a Tuesday. The time is to be determined, what time of the day that I will be going live, and it will be on the Just CrossStitch page. So you'll like hop over there to see. And so I'm really excited about that. And you might be thinking, Amanda Mae, it's so close to Christmas. Why are you doing a Facebook Live? Well, you know what? You're probably going to be all done stitching for Christmas by December 17th. So let's start stitching for Valentine's Day. And as many of you know, Valentine's Day is one of my favorite holidays. I love Valentine's Day. So we are going to be doing a Valentine's Day finish on the Facebook Live. So let's get ready. Let's get our hearts in order. Let's break out the pink. And if you don't like pink and you're like, oh gosh, Amanda Mae, no pink and red, you're killing me. Well, you can stitch black hearts too, right? You could make, you could do like a rusty crusty heart, right? You could do it red, and then you could like coffee tea dye it, and then you could like throw the walnut shells on it, and you could grunge it up. I mean, there are so many things. You don't have to do all the cutesy wootsy stuff like me, okay? Yay, so Facebook Live. I need to get the ornaments to show you. Are you ready for the ornaments? I need 2 of them, and I used Elizabeth Spurlock's design. And so here's the first finish, the ornament. Of course, I have it not rotated correctly. So we got, I put the beadwork and all the cutesies. And then I did the exact same ornament with kind of just a different, I had a ribbon on it too. So there's that. And if you're wondering if you're seeing double, yes, you are. I had the model finished, and then I finished the other model live. So I'm going to be repeating that process in December if you want to see me stitch something twice and finish it. So there it is. I love it. I'm so excited. Yay! The other question I got was my favorite flosses. So, oh my gosh. Yes, I got a haircut, everyone. I'm kind of getting there. I only look mildly disheveled. Like, kind of, I'm getting there, people. I'm gonna get this together. All right. So my favorite flosses. I love all the flosses. Am I partial to sulky? Yes, I am. 1 strand on 32 count, 36 count. Yeah. However, oh my gosh, I love all of it. Gentle Art, Color and Cotton, Weeks Dye Works, Victorian Model Sampler Shop. The only thing I can say is my favorite thread. I haven't tried everything yet, so I cannot make a concise assessment. Joy-Filled Stitcher has been talking a lot about Mrs. Seda silks she's out of Spain, and I know that Jan Hicks Creates has also mentioned that. I've heard of Dinky Dyes and all of the beautiful silks for you in Australia and all these gorgeous. I don't have an opinion because I have not tried them yet. That being said, if anybody wants to send me to try out, I'm more than happy to test it. But for right now, as a relatively new stitcher, I've been stitching under 5 years. I haven't met a floss that I didn't like. Okay, Halloween was a bust. It did not work out. My son ended up coming down with a fever, and then we had these like really heavy wind and rainstorms, and so anyway, we didn't go out. My kids wanted to be Loki Apple, and Luna Moon for Halloween. So I made some little faces and I was gonna put it on their shirts. But then they kept changing their minds on what they wanted to be. And so I've been collecting for about 4 years different costumes at the thrift store and yard sales. So I have one of those IKEA wardrobe racks and I have them all hanging so they can pick and choose. So we ended up going to a couple functions and they just grabbed something off the hanger and put it on. So they were able to go to a couple of activities prior to Halloween and that worked out really well. I'm really happy about that. So thank you all for your question about that. Oh, so Save the Stitches is here and I'm getting so nervous. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show it right now and then move it out of the way of the pugs. Okay, I got these really cute little coasters and they're like little fairy tales, but they reminded me of Stacy Nash, her little spotted pig sampler. I know Ellen Reed of Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour. She's doing that little pig sampler. So when I saw this little, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. No, I just love it. And then here's this little butterfly. This is textile and they're little coasters and they're so precious. And look at that, the Princess and the Pea. I love it. So I got those things. And then I got 2 more Save the Stitches. Oh my gosh. The pugs are getting on my table. Let me move everything here. I got this. And if you want to help me play matchmaker, that would be awesome. I love it so much. It is stitched on a linen. I found a linen Save the Stitches! And she's ice skating and she's got her hands in one of those little hand warmers. If you want to play matchmaker and tell me the artist or the year or the chart name, I would love to know. Yes, can I insert into Google image search and search it that way? Sure. Well, what's the fun in that? I want to know from you if you know what this chart is, especially if the stitcher has modified this in any way where maybe the Google image search wouldn't work. I love the roses and the border. This was professionally framed, and if you look, it's got this mat. It's like a velvet, like a texture mat, and it's really, kids, can we not do that? No, get out of my video if you're gonna fight. If you're gonna fight, get out of my video. Okay. It's got like a texture. Oh, not a texture. Yeah, so the mat has got like this like velveteen texture. And then it looks like they it's not behind glass, but it's got the puff on it. And they did not fully, the ice rink is not stitched. But the tree, I love the look of it. I haven't decided what I would like to do with this. The frame is all scuffed up, and I know there's a trick where you take like a brown crayon and you can like fill in the chippies on a frame. This again was professionally framed at some Saturday frame shop in Pennsylvania, so it looks really nice. I've told you all before that most thrift shops and stuff in the area actually will open up the back and make sure there's no valuables or special documents or something stashed behind. So anyway, the paper's been ripped. I haven't decided if I should pull it out of the frame, if I should do something else with it. Let me know below if you have any insights or what I should do. I have reached capacity with my Save the Stitches for things that are framed. I need to take a cold, hard look at my stash and sit down and decide if I am pulling things out of frames, if I am going to maybe transform them into project bags, if I am going to rehome them or sell them, resell them. Like I said, I am officially at capacity in my craft space. And so I need to stop until I make some more room. Like I said, I've got a lot of stuff in frames, and frame pieces take up a lot of space. So just deciding, and what I mean by that is I got this piece. I could not pass this up. Look at this little chicken. So this is framed professionally, and it's got if you can see. So I paid $3 for it. It was half price from $6. You can see here it's it looks like they didn't stretch it. So it's on like an 18 count or 20 count Aida. And when I saw this, I immediately thought, I'm gonna go ahead and take these birds and pull them off the frame and make something really cute for, you know, the farmhouse decor stuff. So this is not seen in a frame. I know that. I'm prepared. I'm going to take it out, but I wanted to do a before. Again, professionally framed, paper ripped. This was framed also in Pennsylvania. It looks like it was the same stitcher donated both pieces. And so I got both of those and I love them. And I want you all to know that I'm not giving up on saving the stitches. What I'm saying is I need to stop going to thrift stores, and that time that I would be in the thrift store, I need to devote to dealing with my hoard, my stash that I have here at the house. All right, moving on. I want to give a shout out to Diana of It Is Kismet Stitches. Diana, the fabulous, the incomparable. She has been talking about these adjustable luggage tag things. I got the pack on Amazon. It was like a pack of 36. I got for around, what, $10 to put your floss in. These are amazing, and thank you so much. This is exactly what I needed. I got a whole set of them, and I made my own little floss organizer station, okay? So I have one of these little totes that I got at the dollar store. They're the vinyl resealable totes. And in my tote, I have my luggage tags or my thread hooks. I have also from the dollar store, they're the neon colored dots, and I'm using these to write the like DMC number or the symbol from the chart. These are the jewelry bags I talked about. I got these at Walmart. They are like the 2-inch by 3-inch bags. There are several other bags and sizes. So what I do, I take my Fiskars here. I find where I want it, which is usually in the center, and then I punch it. And the plastic doesn't come off. It just leaves like that little marky, like the indentation of the plastic, so I can thread it through. And to show you, I kitted up a project. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And it is in a beautiful Ziploc bag. Gorgeous, fabulous. Here we go. Here are my kit being worked in action here. I got the color. I put the DMC number. Here it is, and then on the ring, and then I attached. These are 2 of the luggage rings that can fit together to make one big ring. These are all the colors. I was so happy. I went to Michael's. All of the colors were there. And fun crafting with kids tip. If you have a lot of floss to get and you have children over the age of 2 and you want to have them help you with numbers, I was like, I need 3051, and the little ones were like, 3051, mommy, and they were helping me find, and we were playing. Oh, it was so. And what you do is you go get one of the little, in the basket section of Michael's, get the cute little baskets, and then they could pick them and put them in their own little baskets. So I kitted up a couple projects. One kid had all the floss for one project. One kid had floss for the other project in their own little baskets. I will say, I had to tell the cashier that we were not buying the baskets. So I was one of those people that but kids were happy. No messes were made. They left the wrappers on the DMC. So I feel like I'm winning, right? Winning. So here we go. And what project did I kit up, you might ask? Well, thank you for asking. It is out of the Cross Stitch and Country Crafts issue. and Crafty Kim in 95 so graciously let me know that there is an Amazon book for 101 best designs from Cross Stitch and Country Crafts that you can go ahead and pick up. And it has this pattern on it. This is the Bouquet of Sunshine sampler, and I cannot decide if I want to stitch the full sampler with border and alphabet, or if I want to go ahead and just do the sunflowers there as seen. I haven't decided yet, but I have all of the called for colors. Now just debating on if I'm going to do the called for linen or choose something else. It's on natural 28 count natural linen. And the frame is a distressed fruit wood frame. I don't know what that means, but there it is. So I have this already, again, except for and I made a working copy on cardstock, and it is in my Ziploc bag. Terribly professional. And I'm ready to go. Yay! So I don't know when I'm going to start that, if that's going to be a 2020 start or sooner. I'm out of order right now in my video because I did not arrange these correctly in my stack. So I'm going to talk about library books right now. I know many of you have told me that you love when I talk about library books and craft books on my channel. I am not affiliated with these publishing companies in any way. I literally research them and go to the library and check them out and show you. If you like the book, awesome. I will have a link down below, and I link it to an Amazon listing, which is, affiliate link. You don't need to click on it. Go to your library and check these out, okay? You don't need to buy the book. But if you buy the book, if you buy it through my link, I get like a small commission. So this is Hot Chocolate Sewing, Cozy Autumn and Winter Sewing Projects. And I thought this was so cute, and I think I need to get me or make me a quilt ladder. I feel like I need that. I need that in my life. But there's like the cute little things like making, oh, look at the living room. Oh, so I got this book because you can make, and of course I didn't mark it. So there's a little pear. You can make a little pear and the little bird, and there's a teacup quilt. So there's like a teacup quilt, but then there's also a thing where to make fabric teacups. Of course, as I go to look for it. Anyway, trust me, there's fabric teacups and the little dolls. So this is super cute. I'm really happy that I picked this up. I'm gonna thumb through it some more and see about any projects that I might want to sew. See, this is the problem though. I want to make all the things, hashtag make all the things. And I don't have enough time. Okay. Oh, I partially kitted up my Blackbird Design Strawberry Fields Forever. I'm super excited. I found Garden Gate at Patches Quilting in Mount Airy. They're out of Garden Gate. I bought the one and only skein they had. So that is partially kitted. Here is another library book. And my library is so awesome. Anyway, I digress. I got Pin Pals. This is so dang cute. If you like to sew and you like to sew in the miniature, I know I just watched Lolly of Lollipop Stitches, and she does the ugly Christmas sweater mug rug exchange, which is adorable. But the little pin cushions, and they're all sewn, not cross-stitched, but I love this. They're just so cute. Pink square half triangles and all these cuties. Side stripes. So if you like to quilt or sew, but in the miniature. So Pin Pals, 40 patchwork pennies, poppets, and pin cushions with pizzazz. I love a good alliteration. Awesome. Okay, and then my last library book. This one is so precious. It is Bowl Me Over. I love a good pun. My cup runneth over. And this is A Bounty of Tiny Pillows to Enjoy Every Day by Debbie Busby. Look at that. There's a little bee and a little bee scap. Stitch 'em, pile 'em high, and enjoy. This has some embroidery, but not necessarily cross stitch, but like embroidered words, and you know, adding the little button embellishments. You know, everybody, you know, I love a good button. Here it's got kind of that chalkboard look that you all know is super popular and I love, everyone loves. Our Cabin. There's just some really cute little tiny pillows. I like the idea of the pillows right now for if you're stitching for friends or fellow stitchers. They're small, don't take up a lot of space, and potentially won't be as expensive as far as materials goes to make. So again, those are my library books. I know I haven't done library books recently, but I hope you all know that I love the library. I love going to the library. I love everything about the library. RB Digital. R is in Roger, B is in Bravo, Digital. See if your library has that service. I have RB Digital. I can access like over 100 different magazines through the portal, and it's free. I read Tea Time magazine, Piecework magazine this month, the Piecework magazine. It is awesome. On the cover is a needle book, and it's gorgeous. And there's a cross stitch pattern in there for Icelandic cross stitch embroidery. I'm like drooling over it. They also have like the quilting. There's food stuff. Like I said, Tea Time. I love Tea Time magazine. I have, you know, grand plans of someday hosting a tea. When I lived in England, that was one of my favorite things to do, was go to tea. I have miniature tea sets. Like, I collect too many things is the moral of this story. All right, moving on. Let's talk about what I stitched on this week. Well, last couple weeks. Here in a project bag, I can't show you what's in there. I know, I'm bad. I'm still kind of trekking along, carrying my Mid-Atlantic Pug Rescue bag with me, kind of room to room in my house. Oh look, another project I can't show you. I am so close. I am so close, everyone. Oh my gosh. You guys and gals and my stitching friends. This yellow submarine. I am inching. I am so close. I am so close. I got a little bit more of the waves here done. I got the flower down here stitched. And then my sterling, my 12.95 sulky that I'm using down in the border has magically disappeared. I think a pug might have commandeered it. So I am missing a thread, so I need to order some more of that. I'm not happy about it. But these spools, they can run away from you. Hey, and as I say that, I have a pug in my bag. Come on, puggies. Hey, friends. I forgot some of my projects in my purse, so I had to go grab them. So I have them to show you. My Blackbird Designs Blessings Be Thine and my Harvest Dream. But before I show you those, I just want to do a quick little talk about Paradise and the wildfires in California. Lots of thoughts and love sending to those in California impacted by the latest round of wildfires. I know that Trish of Threads Entwined had to evacuate, and I'm so happy to hear, Trish, that you are home and safe and well, and that your town is safe and well. As many of you know who have been following my channel, my mother lost her home last year in the Camp Fire in Paradise, California. Her and the whole town was decimated by the fire. And she survived, her pugs survived, and she is currently, they poured the foundation, and she is, she's gonna stay in paradise, and I'm very happy that I'm happy. I last year worked on several stitching things to help with the grief of the fire, and I have had them up on my website for the last year, and it hasn't, I haven't really talked about it. I've never received a download. Nobody has gone and gotten it, but I wanted to show that I went ahead and stitched this, and I'm gonna send it to my mom. It's the Paradise sign. I did a rendition of the Paradise sign, and I stitched it, and it looks disjointed and it looks a little wabi-sabi, and that's the point. Things fall apart, but you rebuild, and I know many people have not been the same since the fire. I want to thank those of you who sent in a key. In February, I'd asked you all in January about the key project tribute that Jess Mercer, she's making a phoenix out of over, I believe she, in the end, has over 20,000 keys that were collected. Either people's keys, house keys, shed keys, business keys, home keys from Paradise, and then keys people just donating from the community to help build the sculpture. She is unveiling it this weekend on the 1-year anniversary of the fire, which is November 8th. And so to those of you who sent in a key, that sculpture will be revealed this week, and thank you all for that. I did send in my mom's key for that. So just, hey, stitching can be therapeutic, help you get over grief. This helped me. And with that, what else are we stitching? Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't mean to gloss over. Thank you for listening. Okay. I worked on Blessings Be Thine, and I've got a good chunk done. I'm stitching this on the 30, well, I don't know what it is. I don't know why I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about. I'm stitching this on a mystery linen that I got at Goodwill. It was in a bag. And so, and I mentioned before that the no-name fibers, like limited edition Gentle Art no-name fibers, and the no-name fabrics, I can't design with them because then I can't let you all know what I used. But I can stitch with them in my personal stuff. So here we go. My Blessings Be Thine. I stitch in hand, so that's really wrinkled, but I've got some of the alphabet done. I got the wreath hole done, and then I got this Quaker motif up in the corner done. I'm starting to work on the reindeer with the antlers. So I'm really happy with that. And I can't wait to have this done. I would really like to have it done for the holiday season. I don't know if you all are decorating or not. I have 2 of my trees up right now. I have my red farm tree / Wisconsin tree, complete with cheese, cows, and JJ Watt, because Wisconsin. Hi, JJ. He loves brunch. I love brunch. Okay, sorry. Football. Okay. I also worked on Harvest Blessings, which did the pug. I got a sleeping pug here, so hey, at least she's laying down for this. I have it in my bag, my award-winning boobies bag. I'm sorry, it doesn't get old. I'm having way too much fun. Any chance I get to talk about my award-winning boobies, I'd take it. All right, let me just shut my mouth and not stab myself with a needle. When I went to the stitching post, they helped me with fabric. I got the toasted almond linen. They did not have the called for fabric for this. And we measured it and we talked about it and we did all the things. and they told me I would have a 2-inch margin on this fabric. And let me tell you, it was way too close for comfort and really, really, I had anxiety about getting down here at this bottom leaf. Okay, so my pug has lost, oh, there, was it on my lap? You lost your ball and it was on my lap. So I did not serge this edge like I should have. So here is the bottom of the sleeve, okay? This is the bottom of the fabric. I don't think that's 2 inches. Maybe it is. It just looks like an inch to me, but that's too close for comfort and I'm not happy about it. But this is what happens when you're an impulse starter and you don't take the time. So here we go. I love it. I would love it more if I had a margin, but I need some tips and advice for how I should finish this, if I should frame it and stretch it, what I should do with it. I'm stitching it all in DMC on the toasted almond linen. I love this stitch. I said I made a couple mistakes up here at the top that I am going to have to go back through. I'm like 1 thread off and I'm debating if I go back through. I don't know. I need to go back and fix it. That's the moral of this story. I need to go back and fix it. So those are the projects that I can show you that I'm working on. I'm really excited. And the pugs and their balls. It's so funny. It's going from having senior pugs that didn't play because they just wanted to nap to having 2 active small pugs that are like, won't let me do a video. So, hey, I want to thank all of you so much. I want to thank all of you so much for everything. Thank you all of you who have, I think my son has told me it is time to go. Okay. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. I honor you. I hope that you know that you matter. Your stitching matters. And I cannot wait to come back next week and talk all about cross stitch. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. You can always message me. And have a great stitching week. Okay, bye.